Thanks, Ben. Well, it's looking a bit mixed, I have to say, over the next few days. We have had a bit of sunshine out there today. We've also had some showers around too. This was the picture a little bit earlier on in County Durham. Now, that theme of sunshine and showers is going to stick with us at least for the next 24 hours or so. But really, over the next few days, it's remaining cool and unsettled. And during the weekend, that's when we see the arrival of some pretty wet and windy weather, really, for all of us. Let's take a look at the expected rainfall that's going to accumulate over the next 3 or 4 days. So 50 to perhaps 70 millimetres of rain by the time we get to the end of Monday. And of course, we've got the cricket and the golf that we've been talking about. Now, the weather through tomorrow is expected to be mostly dry, but you can see a few rain symbols. So I think there's just the chance of some showers coming and going across the northwest of England.
Hello there, a very good evening to you. I hope you've had a lovely day. Isn't this a lovely photo of a little grebe with its little one tucked inside its wing? Very cute. Now, tomorrow is looking cloudier, mostly dry. Make the most of it. It is more unsettled as we head on into the weekend. More on that in a moment. So not a particularly beautiful weekend. We have got some rain, and then as we head on into Monday, those showers continue to stay with us. We'll keep you posted. See you later on. Cheerio.
And I can tell you what, it's not looking great for this weekend. We've got the jet stream, and this is the satellite picture here right over us. In fact, it's just to the south of us at the moment. And usually we have cooler air to the north, warmer air to the south, and this jet stream will spawn a low pressure and it'll send it in our direction come the weekend. And even over the next day or two, we'll see some showers and rain already affecting the UK.
No, many would wish that the weather would change its tune. It's going to be good in parts over the next few days, but in other parts, decidedly ropey, as you may have heard. Not a complete washout through this weekend, but there will be a fair bit of rain and quite a gusty wind, and absolutely no sign of the weather really settling down over the next week or two, dare I say.
Tonight, Alex is at a sustainable flower farm on the North Kent Downs. And Alex, it's going to be a very wet weekend ahead for some of us, isn't it?
Yes, this weekend is not looking great. But before we get to the, well, not doom and gloom, but it's not a great forecast. Let's brighten the picture somewhat. And yes, as you rightly say, I'm at this sustainable flower farm, which is just outside of Fatherston in Kent, where the policy is homegrown, not flown. And as you can see, the flowers are in pretty good condition. You can actually come and pick your own bouquet. I've had a fairly poor attempt, but actually it's not that bad. But there were some far better flower pickers here earlier today who really knew what they were doing, and the flowers are in really good condition. They actually have a no-dig policy here, so the soil isn't interfered with too much, and the idea is that healthy soil means healthy flowers and plants, and you can see just how vibrant the colours are here at the moment. And also what you need is a good dose of rain, and we certainly had a lot of rain through July so far. In fact, we are above average at the moment, and that is going to be way above average once we see what's coming in for this weekend. So actually, let's take a look at the not so pretty picture. We're going to have a fairly deep area of low pressure come in, so at times it will be quite windy, particularly along the south coast, but we are going to get this extensive band of rain which is going to affect most parts of the UK. I have to say, the far north of Scotland actually getting away with a fairly fine weekend in comparison, but elsewhere do prepare for fairly wet conditions. It's possible that in some parts we could see around a month's worth of rain falling over the weekend. Have to say, at the moment there are no weather warnings in place, but that could change as we get closer towards this coming weekend. Well, at the moment, as we head through the rest of this week, there is just no sign of the weather turning more settled. Very changeable conditions. More showers due through much of Friday, tomorrow, and as I mentioned before, we are going to see that fairly heavy rain moving in for Saturday and Sunday.
Sugar and Salt sponsors ITV National Weather.
Well, I'm really sorry that I don't have better news for you, but let's end on a lighter note. It is possible that we may see the northern lights tonight and tomorrow, and that's because there is a lot of solar activity on the surface of the sun. So if you're further north, look up. You never know, you might see them. For more details, head to our website.
Ah, Alex, thank you. Yep, you never know. We'll look up. Thank you. Finally tonight, how modern technology is being used to solve the centuries-old problem of containing livestock. Instead of fences, solar-powered mini loudspeakers help.
Well, I'm really sorry that I don't have better news for you, but let's end on a lighter note. It is possible that we may see the northern lights tonight and tomorrow, and that's because there is a lot of solar activity on the surface of the sun. So if you're further north, look up. You never know, you might see them. For more details, head to our website.